Today I'm going to be reviewing this mesh cincher made by True Corset. Some of you might remember that I had done a previous review on a mesh cincher by True Corset, but this one is more reflective of their current stock, so I'm doing it again. So without further ado, here's the front, side, the back, and the other side. For the length and fit of this corset, the center front here is 9.5 inches, the side seam here is 9 inches, and the back seam is also 9.5 inches. In terms of the circumferential measurements, this is a size 24 that I'm wearing. The underbust here is about 29 inches, and the hips here are about 32 inches. So in proportion, with a 5-inch rib spring and an 8-inch hip spring, it actually fits my proportions very well. I'm able to comfortably wear an even parallel gap in the back. This corset gives you a gentle reduction. I would say that this corset is a mild hourglass silhouette. If you are more of an apple shape and your waist is nearly the same size as your hips, I could see this working for you. However, if you're a natural hourglass shape, you might find that this corset doesn't give you a lot of reduction in your waist, and you might have to choose something a little bit curvier. Okay, and here is the True Corset mesh cincher laid flat, and for the materials, there is one layer of black mesh here. And if you want white, they also have white available. Actually, if you go on the website, you will see the product photo for the white mesh cincher. If you want the black mesh, you can email them and specially request it. And on the inside here, it looks like the boning channels were made from strips of grosgrain ribbon. Here's what their label and logo looks like. So Playgirl white label, size 24. And here you can see the contents and laundering instructions. And for the pattern, I'm opening this up because you can see the panels a little bit more clearly on the inside here. It's a 5-panel pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the panels are fairly vertical. It's fairly straightforward here. For the actual assembly of this, because it's only the one layer, then there's nothing to flatline. So the panels were assembled together with what looks like is probably a top stitch between these. And like I said before, the grosgrain ribbon was laid down as internal boning channels. Now if I look very, very closely at this, I'm trying to figure out how they protected the boning channel in here. And it looks like the bones were coated or somehow covered in something black and rubbery so that 1, you wouldn't see any silver showing through, and 2, that might act as an extra layer of protection for the corset itself. And you can very clearly see the waist tape in this corset. So it's a 1-inch wide grosgrain ribbon running through the entire width of the corset, right from the front busk to the back laces here. And here's a close-up of the binding made from black commercial satin ribbon. So it's not folded under. It doesn't need to be because these edges are already finished neatly. They're not going to fray. So it's machine stitched on the outside and also machine stitched on the inside here. Additionally, there are 6 garter tabs on this corset, 3 on each side. There's no Modesty panel in the back of this corset. However, because this is a mesh corset, if you live in a very hot climate or you have a tendency to be really sweaty on your back, then maybe no Modesty panel is a plus for you. You don't have to remove it if you find Modesty panels annoying. Additionally, there is no Modesty placket by the Busk here. The busk in this corset is 8.5 inches long, and it has 5 loops and pins equidistantly spaced. It is slightly wider than a standard flexible busk. I would say that it is just short of 1 inch wide, and it is actually surprisingly stiff. This corset has a total of 12 steel bones, not including the busk, so 6 on each side, and you can see that they all attract the magnet here. So these internal boning channels on the panels here, these are 1/4 inch wide spiral steel bones, and on the back by the grommets here, these are 1/4 inch wide flat steel bones. Here's a close-up of the grommets in the back of this corset. So there are a total of 20 of them, 10 on each side. They're size 00 with a small to medium flange around it, actually probably closer to medium. And they're all equidistantly spaced about 1 inch apart. And you can see that even around the waistline here, the grommets are holding in a lot stronger than before. There's no fraying or damage of the fabric around those grommets there. Here's the back of the grommets, so you can see the washer. All of them seem to have rolled really cleanly. They don't catch on the laces, and I don't see any fraying or damage of the fabric around these grommets, so they're holding in very well so far. And the laces are fine. They are flat, black, 1/4 inch wide, nylon, shoelace style laces. They glide through the grommets fine. They are long enough. I can get into and out of it fine. They hold the bow well, so I have no complaints. The price for this corset on the True Corset website is just under £56 in the UK, or about $84 in the US and Canada. And this corset is also available in white mesh and black mesh. So on the True Corset website, they only have the white mesh picture up. At the time that I'm recording this video, I believe that they don't actually have a product photo for the black version, but if you email them and ask, then they may have the black one in stock for you. And this concludes my review of the True Corset Mesh Cincher. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned something new. If you did, please remember to click that like button and help support the channel. If you have any comments or questions, leave a comment down below. I'd be happy to get back to you. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.